Hey guys, welcome. This your boy Vaughn with another episode of RBO. We're here to talk about another exciting topic in the NBA world. Has LaMelo Ball finally been unleashed? They've been holding him back. Has he finally been unleashed? Now, before I get started on the topic, I would like for you guys to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's also a link in the bio that you guys can click on, become a member. We have exclusive chats on Instagram with all different sports, including the NBA. You get exclusive topics, you get heated debates in there, you get also a lot of good news and just good stuff. You also get an opportunity to join one of the shows on the network. You have BWT, you have CTC, you have FFC, you have the Joe Jordan Show, you have Dave's Doghouse, you have In the Red Corner, our newest show, which is a boxing show. And then you also have the main show, Refuse to Lose Show. So the network is growing. Join us, subscribe, become a member. You get a lot of perks with it, and enjoy the show. So if that's all, let's get into it. Has LaMelo Ball finally been unlocked? Now, if you guys remember on the episode I spoke about this team, the Hornets, when they played the Wizards, I spoke about how the Hornets should get rid of Terry Rozier and just let this be a LaMelo Ball show. I mean, I feel like their backcourt, there's not enough shots to go around. And if you ask me, I'd rather have LaMelo taking those shots rather than a Terry Rozier. I mean, Terry Rozier is a solid player, don't get me wrong. I just don't think he can grow anymore. I think he is who he's going to be, which is about a 22, 21 point per game guy. He can get hot in the field. He's solid. Don't get me wrong. However, I think LaMelo Ball has that superstar potential. I mean, his game is so unorthodox that it's so hard to guard this guy. He's also nice size. He's not a small guy at all. I believe he's 6'7". Yes, he's 6'7", which gives him an edge against most point guards in this league because that's just a clear height advantage. He has a three ball with range out of this world. He can just shoot it over anybody. Quick release. It's an unorthodox shot. When he does that as well, he can shoot sideways off the catch and shoot, fading to the left, to the right. I mean, his skill set is just crazy. If you watch him play, he turns his body, twists his body. He just shoots in so many unorthodox ways, so many weird ways that it's very, very hard to check him. I mean, he's going one way and then he can just go another way and take a shot. It's just ridiculous, man. The kid has a lot of superstar potential, and I'm excited to see that it's finally showing on a consistent basis. I mean, everybody knows that watch LaMelo since he's been in high school. The kid's been lights out. I remember in high school, he used to get the ball to tip off, and his first shot would be a three ball from the three, not the 3-point line, a three ball from the half court line. Like, and it wasn't nothing, back in the day at least when I was in like 11th grade, 12th grade, maybe not so much 12th, but 11th grade, I had to get a running start just to get the ball to the rim. And he just coming down, pulling up, like it's a regular shot. So that showed that he had just a lot of raw talent, and it's just there, He scored 100 points in high school. He didn't go to college. He went to the I believe overseas route, and now he's here in the league. They didn't start him immediately when he got there as a rookie, which I thought was a mistake. I think he's just that raw talent that you just roll out there and let him learn, let him get better, let him grow. He plays hard. I like his attitude out there on the court. He does a great job of getting everybody involved. There's no part of the floor that he doesn't see, so he covers the floor very, very well. He has a team full of solid wing players to play alongside with him that have decent size, also that can shoot the rock and that can finish at the basket at a good level. So I think that right now with Rozier being out, we're finally getting to truly see with LaMelo, what LaMelo Ball can do. Now, this is his third year in the league, so I expect him to make this leap at this time. You know, third year in the league. Well, actually, it's his fourth year in the league because I forgot he had been injured so many times that you forget he played one year. So I believe his rookie year he didn't start, but he played a good amount of games, even though he didn't play the whole year. I don't think he's ever played the whole year, by matter of fact. That's the only knock on him. I mean, his second year, he played 75 games, averaging 20 points. But if you look at his numbers been climbing every year since he's been in the league. Um, Started with 15.7, 20 points per game, 23.3, and then this year he's averaging 25.3. Now, when Rozier was playing, he only played the first 5 games, then he got hurt. But he was averaging 20 points. But one thing that I didn't like was he was out shooting LaMelo. When I think LaMelo should be taking the most shots on this team. I mean, he's clearly the most talented player on this team. If you check out his stats before Rozier got injured, he was averaging about 15 shots a game, which I don't think was enough at all. I mean, the guy is just too talented to have him only taking 15 shots. That's Rozier's lane, if you ask me, about 15 shots a game, and it I think it'll bode well for the team. I mean, before the 5 games Rozier played, he only scored 20 points one time. He had 19 once, 15, an 8-point game. Then he also had an 11-point game. So I just don't think. Yeah, I think it's hard for him to really get in a good flow, a good rhythm out there with the Rozier because Rozier likes to dominate the ball. He also likes to take a lot of shots. Like I said, he was shooting more shots than LaMelo. He was shooting close to 20, 19, 20 shots a game, like I said, and LaMelo was only shooting 15. And I think that's just crazy to me. Now, since Rozier's been gone, it's been 8 games. Now, they haven't been winning. They won against the Wizards, and they also just won last night against the Celtics in overtime. However, LaMelo Ball has been going crazy. Look at his numbers. In the last 8 games since Rozier's been gone, he's been averaging 6 assists. I'm sorry, 32 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds, shooting 23 shots a game. See, that's the key to me. Him being able to get his shots up to let him be able to really get into a rhythm, get into a flow, and to really play his game. He's also um, adding 1.5 steals to the mix. Now, I've noticed this about his game. He plays hard. He plays with intensity. He hustles. You can tell when he's out there, he wants to win. He gives it his all, and that's one thing I do like about LaMelo. Like a lot of people, a lot of these young talents. Well, not all of them, but some of these young talents, they don't have that edge. They don't have that will to fight, to go hard. LaMelo Ball has that, and I see it every night. I see him on the floor. So we're gonna talk about his last game against the Celtics last night, which I think was his best game. 36 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. And they won the game in overtime. Shout out to Miles Bridges as well. I mean, since he's been back last 3 games, he's just been a spark for this team. He's that. I know if you guys have been watching the show, I said Tyrese Halliburton and Obi Toppin. Like Obi Toppin just loves playing with Tyrese because he can just run the floor and he'll find him. This is the same thing with Miles Bridges. I think he's a little better with the ball in his hand than the Obi Toppin. But when it comes to finishing at the basket, this is what these guys do. They catch oops. They slash very well. And Miles Bridges has just been balling since he's been back. He's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds, thanks to a 15 rebound game last night against the Celtics. That very much boosted his rebounds. And he's shooting 91% from the free throw line, 38.5% from the three, and 44.7% from the field, which is pretty good for a guy that, that's just coming back. He didn't, I don't believe he did for training camp or nothing like that. And he's still back making an impact, doing his thing. Last game, he didn't shoot very well. Only shot Well, last night he shot 3 for 13, only 23%, 2 for 7 from three, 28%. But he did make all his free throws 6 for 6, which, hey, your shot not falling. You at least got to make your free throws. At least got to make your free throws. He did make the clutch three in overtime with 3 seconds left to give them the lead. So shout out to Miles Bridges. You know, you had a lot of stuff going on all season, but you're back now, and I like what I see. You're balling, and this is exactly what a LaMelo Ball needs because you know he has a young guy. He has the young rookie. He also have Gordon Hayward, and I truly think Miles Bridges, because last year Miles Bridges was going off. He was doing his thing. He was a candidate for most improved until you know all the other stuff happened. But I really think that having Miles Bridges back is going to be a good impact for this team. Um, Now I think with him, Brandon Miller, and Gordon Hayward, I think that Terry Rozier should come off the bench. However, I don't think that that's something he would want to do, or I don't think that's something the Hornets are going to do. I think that the best route is to possibly just trade him. Maybe get them a veteran point guard to come off the bench just to help, you know, but this team needs a couple more vets. Give them a vet off the bench that is a more pass first, a 3 and D type of guy at the point guard position that can bring a little edge to this team because I like what I'm seeing right now. Mark Williams, another stud, coming straight out of Duke. He's been balling. He had 18 points, 16 rebounds, 3 blocks last night, shot 57%, and he also made both his free throws. So LaMelo, you have a young center with you that can run the pick and roll very well. He eats up on the glass. He's a rim protector, and you know he runs the floor well as well. So he's always in that spot that you need him to be in. And then he has a Miles Bridges, a guy that is his road dog. You know, he's a guy that he's gonna run. He's gonna play hard. He's gonna run the floor with him, and you know they're just gonna put on a show anytime they can. Brandon Miller, young rookie, up and coming. He's had a 29-point game recently, but a lot of that stuff they was down already. And a lopsided game, I'll say, against the Knicks. However, it was good to see that the ball was going in the net for him. Last game against the Celtics, he didn't really have that much of an impact, but that's when a guy like a Miles Bridges and a Gordon Hayward come into play, gives you options. You know, you can sit a guy if you have to. LaMelo Ball, though, from what I'm saying, man, he's trying to take this next step. He's trying to be that guy for his team. I see. Without Rozier, man, like I said, man, it's going to be the LaMelo Ball show, and I think that will put the Hornets in a better situation going forward because you don't want a guy leading your team in shots when you know that he's not that superstar that you need. No disrespect to Terry Rozier. Like I said, he's been in the league for a while now. He was with the Celtics, but he decided to leave and do his own thing. But he hasn't really been that superstar point guard that he probably thought that he was. To be honest, I think he's a solid point guard. I think he's a guy that can come off somebody's bench, especially for a contender, and really give him good minutes. I don't see him. I don't think he should stay with this. I don't think the Hornets should keep him there, just because I don't think he goes with what they're building right now. They have have some young talent there, and it's pretty crowded in the backcourt. So I think letting him go, trading him, not just letting him go, but trading him, getting some assets, you know, maybe some shooters. Like I said, a veteran backup point guard to back up LaMelo. And I think this team can make some things happen. Um, LaMelo is taking steps to be a really great player. He's since Rozier's been gone, like I said, 32 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 1.5 steals, 23 field goals a game. I mean, this is the LaMelo Ball show. And if you watch him play, you will see the star in him. I mean, his shot making ability is very, very, very good. He has a great handle on the ball. There's no inch on the basketball floor he can't cover that you got soon as he crosses half-court line, you have to step up on him because he's liable to pull up from anywhere. He can shoot the floater with both hands from any angle, any foot. The kid is special. So shout out to LaMelo Ball for balling. I know I spoke about, guys taking advantage of their opportunities when they have it. Rozier's down right now, and he's showing the Hornets that he can be their guy, their main guy, the guy that takes the 20-something shots a game, the guy that has the ball in his hand all the time. And he can make things happen. In this 8-game stretch, they only won 2 games so far, but they played some tough teams. I mean, Dallas, they split with the Wizards. They played the Knicks twice, the Heat, Bucks, and now the Celtics. But I think having Bridges back is really going to help this team. Give them a little boost on the scoring edge, and he also is a good rebounder. So, like I said, man, if you let LaMelo Ball cook, he will cook, and I think that's what they should do. Go ahead, let Terry Rozier get him a ring, or chase him a ring somewhere else. I'm not going to automatically give him a ring, but put him in a situation where he could probably get him a ring somewhere, and end his career off right. It's not like he's about to retire like next year or anything like that. He's only 29 years old, so he has time on but he's still in a good part of his career. Average of 22, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 46.7% from the field. So he's still playing pretty well. I just think this Hornets team needs more time on the floor, and I don't think Rozier is a good player. That I think he will take a lot of shots from guys that would need those shots. So LaMelo, I feel like you're trending upwards, my boy. You're showing everybody how much of a star you can be, and that you will be once you get the opportunities, and once you get, what can I say, a better rhythm out there. You'll get a better understanding that this is what is needed from your team, and I think you will deliver. So Hornets, don't pull a Hornets move and trade for another point guard. No, LaMelo needs shooters. Maybe a big man that can shoot. Well, actually, he has PJ Washington. So I think they should get rid of Rozier and try to get some depth on that bench, because I don't really see no depth there that much. PJ Washington, that's it. So that's my advice to you guys, Hornets. Just give my man some depth. He has a good starting 5, but after PJ Washington on the bench, you can't really rely on those guys. So shout out to the Hornets. Shout out to LaMelo. Keep balling, my boy. Last 8 games, 32 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Balling out of control. That'll put you up in the top echelon of players if you can actually have this average. It'll be like a Shea moment, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander moment, when he's like, yo, I'm here. I'm averaging 30 a night. So I think you're capable of that, man. You're super talented. So just keep on being confident. You're playing with super supreme confidence. Keep playing that way, and the wins will come. The wins will come. So that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Click the link in the bio to become a member, to get access to these chats with all this information, with all these great debates. Also, stay tuned for all the different shows on the network. Once you subscribe, you can click the notification tab so you can be notified. We have a lot of shows. It's growing by every day, every week. So we have BWT, CTC, FFC. We have the Joe Jordan Show. We have Dave's Doghouse. We have In the Red Corner, and the main show, of course, the Refuse to Lose Show. So stay tuned for more. We have you covered on almost every sport now. So this is R2L, man. We here to talk me now. So this is Vaughn. Another episode of RBO Down. Take care, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, And also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.